Going live in effect. Think we're live? Yes, we are live and direct. Wealth Wednesday. Here we go. We want to give people time to get logged on. Go ahead and log in. We'll put up here. Get our little what you call this? Our banner. Need people to come on in, like, comment, and share. Like, comment, share. Make sure you drop your name in the. I'm gonna put that in here. Drop your name in the comments. Where you from? Drop name and location in comments. Boop, 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 boop. Time. Drop your name and comments. Let me see. I'm going to try to see if I can log in and see where we're at. But today, what we're talking about, I see we have 3 people. Who are you? Drop your name. Drop your name and your location so I know where you're at. Was there a song like that back in the days? This is Proprietor coming to you live and direct. I'm coming to you live and direct. Hold on. So I know where you're at. That's my other phone doing it. So what we're doing today is we want to find out, are you a sole proprietor? And if you even know what a sole proprietor is. Drop your name, comments. I would love to hear who's following us today. We have 3 people on there so far. Let me put up what we're going over today. And you know me, the educator in me. I have some things in store for you today. Okay. Shamika, Miss Shamika in the house. Thank you, honey. Let me share my screen with you guys so we can go ahead and get started on today's lesson. Today's lesson is going to cover what is a sole proprietor? Proprietorship. We're going to go over that today. I'm going to give everybody a couple more minutes for some people to log in because we don't want them to miss this exciting information. What's a proprietor? If you may be one and may not even know it. So we're going to discuss what is it, the disadvantages, the advantages, and what you need to do to combat those disadvantages. Right, Boosie?
Yes.
Let me go ahead. I was trying to get some more people on here before I show my video, but I'm going to go on and do it. You ready? I just saw this man. He told me I'm a boss. I know what I'm doing. I don't need no guidance. So I said, okay, that's fine. I said, you got your little $1,000. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Balenciagos, and you're driving your little Range Rover. Now check this out. I said, okay, I respect your craft. You may not need help. So are you a sole proprietor or are you incorporated? This sucker told me my soul is my priority. So yeah, I'm a sole proprietor. Please, Lord, please help me help them. That is what I am experiencing, you guys. And I was serious. Jesus be offense. Because some of the things that I encounter are very, very interesting. And it takes a special person to hold their tongue and humble themselves and just let a person believe that 1 + 1 does equal 3. So, I can do that very well now. And that came with a lot of patience. So if you're logged in today, Wealth Wednesday, Bootzilla and myself, Capri, coming to you with advice you can bank on, trying to get people to take the first step to entrepreneurship. And today we're going to let you know that you may be a sole proprietor. You may not even know it. You may have a lot of liability. You may not even know it. You may be putting yourself in a disadvantaged situation and you may not even know it, but you're going to find out today. Right, Boosie? They're going to learn today. Yeah. They're going to learn today. I just saw this man. One more time. He told me I'm a boss. I know what I'm doing. I don't need no guidance. So I said, okay, that's fine. I said, you got your little $1,000. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Balenciagos, and you're driving your little Range Rover. Now check this out. I said, okay, I respect your craft. You may not need help. So are you a sole proprietor or are you incorporated? This sucker told me my soul is priority. So yeah, I'm a sole proprietor. Boom. That's what I'm dealing with. Please, Lord, please help me help them. So let me help you guys today and tell you what a sole proprietor is. First, we're going to go over what it is, and then we're going to tell you the advantages and disadvantages and what you need to do so that you won't end up like that guy I met with his Balenciagos driving his Range Rover. Please don't end up like that. Forgive me, Lord. So the features of a sole proprietor, the key word is soul. Boosie, you're the right brain person into English history and grammar. What's soul? What that mean? Not SOUL.
That means that you are the only owner. One of the company.
Yes, ma'am. You're only one person. Yeah. One man ownership. Not SOUL. That's what old boy was talking about, I thought. It's SOLE. Jesus be offense. So it's one man ownership. It's no separate business entity. You're not a separate business entity. You're you. You're what God created. You're your government name, which is what some of us call us. So Proprietor, and my social security number will be a sole proprietor. One man ownership, but one woman. Marvelous woman at that. One woman ownership, no separate business entity, and no separation between ownership and management. Meaning there is no management. It's just me all by myself. Who's right? So how are you gonna separate yourself from yourself? That was kind of asinine right there, right? Yeah. Me out here representing myself, that means I have unlimited liability. And elaborate on that for me, Boozilla. Unlimited liability.
That means that anything that happens to you, the company, equipment, lawsuits, you are responsible for solely.
Unlimited. There's no max. There's no specifications. It's like it can range. It's a wide range of liabilities you can encounter. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Another one is someone that has all profits or losses. You have to deal with all the profits and losses of the proprietorship. Okay?
Right.
There's few formalities. So let me go into this for the pros and the cons. Because if you fit any one of these, it's a 99% chance that you are probably a sole proprietor and didn't know it. Because you're out here just passing out business cards saying, yeah, I'm a boss. I got my Balenciagos and I got my Range Rover and I got, excuse me, lower hose. I'm a boss. No. Let's stop that. We're not gonna perpetuate the stereotype for African Americans. We're gonna nip that in the bud today. Just because you have a business card, a website, what else? A PO box, and a PayPal, you're not in business properly. Okay, there's a little bit more you need to do, and we're going to go over that in just a second. Let's look at some of it. Now, with everything in life, Boosie, there's pros and cons, correct? So
yes,
some people choose to have a sole proprietor, and these are the main reasons why. The ease and cost of formation, meaning it's easy to do it and it doesn't cost anything, right?
Right.
That's why. And the number one thing that I hear is, oh, I don't need all that corporation stuff. I'm good. I'm making plenty of money. What I need all that for? That's why they choose not to do it. Okay. Secrecy. Mm-hmm. If you stay a sole proprietor, that means you don't have a public record of your company name. Right. Distribution and use of profits. You can do what you want with the money that comes in. Uncle Sam is going to catch you. I'm going to be honest with you.
Right.
Control of the business.
Right.
You can do what you want, when you want, and how you want. You don't have to go and talk to your business partners, your board of directors, or things of that nature, correct?
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about government regulations. It's easy to close the business. I consider this the Wild Wild West. Maybe because I'm in Texas, I say that. But if you're a sole proprietor, you're running the business like you're in a wild, wild west. Just doing whatever you want, when you want, not worrying about taxes, controlling profits, loss, spending money frivolously, and probably violating a lot of codes and tax laws too, right?
Yeah.
Drop your questions in the comments. If you have any questions, drop your questions in the comments, please. Let's look at the disadvantages. What do you think, you guys who are out there listening, what do you think some of the disadvantages may be before I go into it? What do you think one may be, Boosie?
It's almost, I'm repetitive. Example, lawsuits, divorces, everything's attached to your social security number. And
Exactly.
yeah, so they could easily track what you're doing because you got a bank account.
Who is they?
Your the IRS,
Boom. Our favorite
and
uncle.
they can estimate the amount of money because I've seen it done. And
Mm-hmm.
one example of that is the mafia. They
Mm.
couldn't really in construction really tell what they were making, so they estimated it.
Based on their lifestyle.
Yeah, yeah,
It's called economists. And
right,
what they do is they'll go through your bank statements. Remember on the PayPal accounts, because trust me,
right,
PayPal is not going to get in trouble for you. They'll go through
right.
PayPal accounts. They'll go through any form of what do you call it, e-commerce transactions you're making, and they're going to look at
Right,
your lifestyle,
right,
literally, and they're going to estimate. Okay, what is he paying for this monthly expenses for this big old home? What is he paying for this car note? And then they're going to come
right,
up with this number and say, well, based on your lifestyle, you should be making X amount of dollars. They go all the way down to how much the toothpaste, what brand toothpaste you probably buy.
right. Sure.
And they're going to give you this magic number, and trust and believe they're probably going to add some numbers onto it. And then they're going to say, have you paid taxes on this $250,000 that you've been living off of?
Right.
And now you're in trouble with the IRS. And people think it's not real, but it is real.
Yep.
He wants his money. Uncle Sam, our favorite uncle. He's my favorite uncle because I want to stay on his good side. So you know how you got that favorite uncle? You want to stay on their good side so they can give you some money every time you see them? Or make sure
Right.
you give them now laters. Back in the day, I used to eat now laters. Give you those now laters when they see you. Hey, Niecy. Give you candy, give you money because you know they're going to spoil you. So Uncle Sam, I want to stay on his good side so he won't mess with me.
That's a smart thing to do.
Let's look at these disadvantages. Like you said, unlimited liability. You're leaving yourself wide open to lawsuits. Limited sources of funds. Limited skills. Lack of how you pronounce that word, Boosie?
Right.
Continuity. Lack
Continuity.
of continuity. God dog it, I knew it. This y'all probably thinking, is she drinking vodka or is she really drinking water? Trust and believe, me drinking straight like that, my liver would be messed up. Lack of qualified employees, but the main thing on this list that triggers me is unlimited liability. That is what you don't.
Right.
You don't want that. So let's look at some of it all over again. We have sole proprietorship. It's a business form which has no separate legal entity form from its owner. It's run by one or more persons, wherein the owner is personally liable for his debts or liabilities. Boom.
Yes.
Advantages, disadvantages. Got it?
Right.
This is what you're going to look like. Don't call me. I'm telling you right now. I know I say, call Capri for your LLC. Don't call me if you don't get the LLC and you're in trouble. You're trying to run from the police. So,
well, they're going to have to file bankruptcy.
You know what? We need to do this class on bankruptcy. That's what we need to do. For those that don't want to be hard-headed and don't want to listen to me, that's just what you're going to be doing is filing bankruptcy. All right, call Capri for your LLC. If you do not want to end up like this man right here, dealing with unlimited liability, difficulty in raising money, owner's death. If you die, what's going to happen? Probate. Now you have a judge dictating what's going to happen with your assets. And that you do not want. Heavy burden for big businesses. So if you don't want to end up with these disadvantages, you need to really get incorporated. And I highly suggest LLCs. So that's why I say call Capri for your LLC. You'll get I'm going to show you what you'll get. Let me just show you real quick. Okay. I had to stop in the middle of this so I can show y'all. But I want to share with you, I've broken 2 nails today. Forgive me for this other nail, but this nail too, as you can see, is kind of hurt. This nail and this nail. Opening up my client's stuff, and I was in the middle of it, like the little kid I am. But I was pulling it out, and I said, you know what? I wanted to show you guys another happy client with their name in the gold and sealed on this case. This is their LLC because they came to Capri. It has everything in here from their seal, their corporate formations, their company agreement, their ledger, their membership roll, power of attorney, membership roll. You decide to get new members in your corporation, your ledger, keep track of stuff. And I'm going to show you, I got in that miscellaneous tab too. I have another important part is your ownership certificates. This is where you put your seal, and then it'll be engraved in there with your corporate name. The corporation seals, the bylaws, these are all important things that you need to make sure you obtain when you get incorporated. You put it in your nice little binder, you can put it in your shelf, or you can put it in your hands and pray on your way to the bank to open up that bank account. Pray on your way to go get that funding, because you have all the proper paperwork, not just corporation paperwork, not just your EIN. There's some other things you need to make sure you run that business successfully. That's why you need to tune in on Wealth Wednesday so I can educate you. And more importantly, you need to call Capri for your. That's me, you guys. So we went over quite a bit. What a sole proprietorship is, the advantages and disadvantages of it, right? And what you'll get if you do decide, or when you do decide, I'm going to claim it, to get your LLC. So if you want more information, download my app. On my app, you can actually ask me questions, and you can schedule a free consultation. Download the app, schedule a free consultation, and I can get you in, and I can go over the various names. I do a name search. I get your EIN. We get you those 20 ownership certificates. I know personally, and you can add to this, Boosie. I know personally, without the bylaws, the ownership certificates, the ledgers, and the organizational minutes, you can't get certifications. I know that for sure.
No, you definitely can't. It's so important that your structure is right, LLC, for anything that you want to get. Like you said, funding. They're giving out grants for business, women and minority. You get the certification, you can control the jobs, but you got to have the correct paperwork.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Let me give you an example of what can happen. I had a trucking firm who was working for me. And when you are certified licensed contractor, you have to be under the federal contracts. You have to be under the jurisdiction of a CPA, and everything has to be perfect. And so one of the guys who was working for me, he came to pick up his check, right? But he wanted me to write the check out to his name. And I couldn't do that.
Why did you want it in his name?
Because he didn't have a company set up. And they monitor all of my paperwork that's going through federal contracts like road building.
Exactly.
And he said, "Can't you just write it to my name?" I said, "We got structure here, and your name didn't work for me. Your so-called company worked for me."
Exactly.
Okay? So I need they have to give me information, the independent contractors. Then I have to send it up the ladder to the contractors I'm working for.
Okay.
And so that's one of the, like you said, disadvantages of not having proper paperwork. And then this same guy came to me. He wanted to get a nice size contract, right?
Couldn't get it.
But he couldn't get it. He wanted to run it through me.
He didn't have his paperwork in order, so it sounded like he was doing something illegal.
Right, he was. Trust me.
Okay. And that's the thing business owners need to be aware of. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can call me and get your paperwork in order, but you need to be also privy to who you're doing business with, so you won't, like what she was just saying, the gentleman was trying to get her to do some scrupulous business because she was aware of how the corporation is ran, or entrepreneurs supposed to run their companies. She was able to block herself from being caught up in some scrupulous business. So your paperwork may be intact, right? And let me put it on me. Your paperwork may be intact. You also need to be mindful of the people that you're working with as well. So let me answer a few questions real quick. We have Reba. Hey, honey. She says, when filing for a nonprofit, can the entity be both nonprofit and LLC, or should the entity be one or the other? I need to do a course on this too, or a Wealth Wednesday on this. And let me take a note, because a lot of people don't know, when you file a nonprofit, it's a corporation already. And generally they want to be an INC, incorporated, a regular S Corp or C Corp, not an LLC. So the answer to your question is it can be both. It's only a corporation. And it's filed as a, I'm trying to give you something to relate to. It's like you say, I have a Cadillac, right? Cadillac is a type of business. It's a corporation, right? But then when you say, name a Cadillac, a ST, what did Kissy get? STS or something?
Escalade.
An Escalade.
Escalade.
The Escalade is putting a stamp on the type of Cadillac you have. So the Escalade will be the nonprofit. So a corporation is then formed, INC, incorporated, which is a regular S Corp corporation, not an LLC. You file a regular incorporation paperwork, and then it's going to have an exemption attached to it that makes it a nonprofit. Now, when you do file it and you say filing as a nonprofit, what's going to happen is you must have board members. You got to have all your paperwork together before you even go through the process. So we could do one of those next, because that's like a whole nother topic. But to answer your question, Rebe, a corporation is a corporation. Nonprofit is just an exemption attached to it. So hopefully, did I answer that? Let me know if I answered it for you when you get in there, Rebe. Any other questions? Let me know. Now's the time to post the comments. Questions, comments, concerns, questions, comments. Post them. Lydia is here. Lydia, do you want me to send you the invite real quick? Ask her if she want me. I'm gonna see what she say. I'm gonna copy it. I can send you the invite real quick. I'm going to text it to you, and let me know if you can log on. Let me see. She may be watching it from class. I'm not sure, but we're gonna find out real quick. And you guys are probably wondering, who is Lydia? Right? Right. You want to tell them, or you want me just to play the thing?
See if she play that first.
Okay. I'm gonna send it to her and see if she. Okay. So Lydia, I just texted you the link. If you can get in, let me know. But let me go back up here. We got one more comment. Thanks, Grace. Good seeing you too, honey. Hopefully I answered your question. If you need more clarity or any questions, comments, or concerns in reference to your LLCs, let me put there you go. A lot of you already know my first and last name. Go to capritrevilian.info, capritrevilian.info, or download my app. Either one. You can download my app from this domain, and you can schedule an appointment from there as well. So I'm offering free consultations, and this is the time, because after a while, it's not going to be free too much longer. Hey. We got to eat around. I am an entrepreneur. I'm not doing this as a nonprofit. The nonprofit is free. Not me. So, all right, let me go. You say what? I see Kiara on here. Hey, baby girl. All right, we have a winner tonight, or today, or it's probably night over there with you guys. Tonight, we are actually going to announce our winner. I mean, do you guys remember? I'm going to show you real quick. You guys remember when we offered a prize? We said we were going to give away something to everyone that liked, commented, and shared. Let me show you. All you need to do is like, comment, and share our Wealth Wednesdays. And also, you must download our app. Again, like, comment, and share our Wealth Wednesday Facebook Live, and download the app, and your name will be entered into a drawing to win 3 free nights in Las Vegas. Let's see who's going to be our big winner. All right, let's see who's going to be our big winner. You guys, I know some of y'all like that, girl. This is our big winner for tonight. I should have had some music, shouldn't I? Uh-oh, what is that song? That's not me. They
What's
gave us
that?
the music, didn't they? Oh, okay, that's God right there. Okay, God. This is our big winner for tonight. Lydia Bonner, straight out of NY. New York, for those of you that don't know. She actually was the, I guess I turned it down. She actually was the most committed, like, comment, shared. She was consistent every week, followed in, commented, and she needs assistance with starting her corporation. So I just wanted to make sure you guys knew who our winner was, and we were hoping that she can log in with us tonight. So our goal was to get her on here. She wanted to speak and give her testimonial. Unfortunately, let me double check. Unfortunately, she was unable to make it tonight. Yep, she still's not in. Unfortunately, she was unable to make it tonight. So she did say that she will come next week if need be. But I told her I'm announcing it anyway. So what she's done is she's won the vacation stay, which is a complimentary of Capri Trevilian, and Capri with the LLC type of stuff. You know, you get your LLC through me. I'm gonna take care of you. Go spend some money. Oh no, I'm gonna stop saying 456. That's the 7 mile thing. So I'm just gonna say play some blackjack for people that just want to do 21 or type of stuff. But basically what she's gonna do, I'm gonna send her certificate or her voucher for her to. It's up to what you have up until I think 24 months to use the voucher, and your hotel stay is taken care of. Give me a call. Well, I'm actually going to meet with her tomorrow because she has her free consultation already set up for tomorrow. And any questions, comments, or concerns? Let me see. Any more? Because we're right on time, Bootzilla. Right on time. It is actually 6:56. I'm going to leave it open.
Okay, good.
Huh?
Go ahead, keep talking.
I don't see any questions, comments, concerns. Let me put up my banner. Like, comment, or share. Like, comment, or share. We already told who the winner is. Thank you, Lydia Bonner. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the love. We all need support at some point. Do not feel as if, shall I say, I had a phone call today. I'm going to give y'all a little point real quick. I had a phone call today. Oh, there she is. Hey, she coming.
Hey, I put a hat on. My hair ain't done.
You know, I just announced you. This is our winner, you guys. Boosie, can you see her?
Yeah, I see her.
Yeah, this is our Lydia.
Hey, Lydia.
Hey, Mom.
How you doing, sweetie?
I'm fine. I'm fine. How you?
I'm blessed.
It's good to see you, honey. How you doing? I know you've been logging in religiously.
Yes, it's good to see y'all too.
Good, honey. Have we been able to be instrumental in helping you actually decide if you want to make a decision when it comes to entrepreneurship or anything?
Yes, everything that you say, you're doing such a good job.
Thank you,
everything
honey.
that you say is very informative. And you know, in this digital age, you only get one chance really to you don't get 2 or 3 chances with these people. You get one chance. You gotta bring it the first time.
Yes, ma'am.
And you are doing an excellent job. You know your stuff. Like you can tell that you are confident in whatever it is that you are providing or selling or marketing. And so that's what made me be like, okay, well, because I've been doing this, but I've been doing it on my own. Because, you know, you can do it on your own, but you got to know, you know, and a lot of stuff, like when I did my sole proprietor, I did everything myself. I didn't go through a lawyer. And so I went and I have everything. I have the bank account. I have everything. But I think in the direction that I'm going, I'm going to need to change it. Because it started out, so now it's getting a little bigger, and I'm like, well, I don't think I did the right thing. Maybe starting, I did the right thing, but I'm gonna have to.
The baby steps was good enough. Now
right, at least I got it started. You know
exactly.
What I'm saying? So I do have a legal business. So now it's time to take it to the next level. Now I know I don't know enough to take it to the next level. So when you are on here, you know, saying what you do, and I'm like, and plus I know you from a little girl, so I already know your character. I know the integral part of your family. So I'm like, you know, let me just let Capri handle my business for me, and I can pay her to do that. I gotta do this other stuff.
So for all our people that's on here, because I know some people watch it later on, She was on Gallagher and I was on Klinger. So they'll understand where we're coming from.
And we went to the same elementary school.
Yeah, we go way back.
Way
back. I think mom might have spanked me one time. I don't know. I think we all might have got a spanking.
You know, your mama didn't play either, so we all probably got whoopings up and down the street.
Nah, they ain't play. They ain't play back then.
But you know what? It paid off.
Yeah,
you know,
yes.
Thank you for your service too. Didn't you serve in the
military? Yeah, I'm a Army veteran. I'm a disabled vet, so I get a check. Thank you, Lord, for the check. But yes, I am a Army veteran.
And then tell us a little bit about your background when it comes to ministry with your granddad and where you're going with it.
Right. Well, any religious person knows who Bishop Bonner is. And so I call myself trying to continue the legacy to a degree. Of course, I can't do everything he did, but in the level that I can do it, so I have Bishop Bonner Ministries. Now, the thing about Bishop Bonner Ministries right now, it's not nonprofit. Even though it says ministries, no, and that's the thing. It's like it's a profit.
Oh,
so I set it up right. So I'm gonna have to make it nonprofit. At first, I didn't want it to be nonprofit. I wanted, even though it said ministries, it wasn't really a ministry because I was opening like an online store. You know what I'm saying? And it was selling Bishop Bonner paraphernalia. It was more that kind of stuff. But now it's turning into like a real ministry, and I'm like, okay, man, I'm gonna have to change this and get a 501c3 and all that kind of stuff. Do everything that I need to do, but I still need.
You can keep both.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. because I have the online store. Like, you go to my website, ain't nothing on it. I sell Mary Kay, but that's all that's on it right now. But
and she's been around for as long as I've been born.
Yeah, yep. So I got that, and but I got the online store set up. I got a magazine. I got a lot of stuff that is business, but then I have a counseling. I'm a licensed clinical counselor, so I have that business, and so, but then when it comes to like the prayer stuff, that's gonna have to be under the nonprofit, the real ministry stuff. So I'm gonna have to really figure out, but I want everything to be under the umbrella of Bishop Bonner Ministry. So that's why when I make the appointment with you, we're gonna talk, figure out what's the right route for me to go. And and I've been praying. I've been like, Lord, I need somebody to help me. And the Lord,
here I come.
Here comes Capri. I was like, who's listening to what Capri talking about? Thank you, Lord. See, look at God.
Hello, Goofy, but she do know what she's talking about.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Well, honey, I know you have your consultation schedule. I appreciate you taking the time to log in because we didn't think you were going to be able to make it tonight. So that wasn't
just walked in the door.
Then it's perfect timing too because we just announced it. So
for real. And I'm getting my I'm actually getting my master's in theology. So I have a bachelor's and my bachelor's in religious education, a bachelor's in theology. So now I'm getting my master's in theology, and then I'll just go on from there. But it's like, girl, oh jeez.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Bob.
One day at a time, it'll all pan out. It'll all pan out.
So I'm excited about working together. I think, and people are skeptical of Black-owned businesses, even me. That's why I was like, let me listen and make sure that she sound legit, because Black people, they really don't operate in the spirit of excellence, and so people want what they pay for. If I'm paying you to do something, I want what I pay for. I don't want you telling me, oh no, because and that's the stigma that we have. And so you got people like us that's trying to break that stigma, because we do operate in excellence, but we have to prove ourselves because of other people that have it.
And that's the tough part.
Yeah, right, it is. So that's why when you have powerful, I don't want to say, well, I guess we are powerful. We on our way to be powerful. If you got strong Black women and men that come together, that are entrepreneurs, and we all have different target audiences, that's going to help us in the long run. Be like, okay, so there are some good Black-owned entrepreneurs that's really handling their business the right way. And so that's what I think me and you coming together is going to show people.
Exactly.
You handle my business, and then I'm a product of something that you are promoting. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
I'm excited. I am.
Yeah, I have some people that I've been helping throughout my journey, and I'm gonna get them to come on. I've been very humble. Like I've helped people.
I just want to know who is the guy that said his soul was a priority. Where is he at?
And you don't want to bring him into that network.
Okay.
You don't want to bring him into the network. We're gonna be good with us and the other people we cherry pick. So there's plenty of them out there, honey. He's one of many.
Lord help us today.
So just imagine where our people are right now.
How your brothers doing? Tell them, I said, hey, remember I used to be in level 1 of them. I don't even remember which one it was. I was in level 1, probably.
Probably Robert.
Probably.
You know, he the fine one with the that straight black hair and stuff.
Yeah, that probably was him. I think we always in level 2.
They are doing well. They're still in
How y'all doing? Hey.
With kids and everything. So everybody.
Okay, yeah, everybody grown. My son, he lives in Japan.
Oh, how did he end up in Japan?
He was in the Air Force, got out and liked it and stayed over there. I think. And then with this pandemic, he can't come home right now. I mean, he probably come home now, but he couldn't come home for a while anyway if he wanted to.
My baby trying to go overseas too. So,
for real? Yeah. Well, if you go to Japan, let me know. My son is in Okinawa.
I would definitely see how God working because he's definitely trying to go overseas. So that ain't him positioning us. And it's been years since we've really like talk. We do the little social media stuff.
Right, right.
You in contact, see what people doing, but
yeah,
sometimes in life, God lets you go through your journeys and then bring you back together when it's time to leave. And then it's best to work with people, like you said, their integrity. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
I've been beat out of hundreds of thousands before being naive, and those are the stories that I'm gonna share and help people overcome. To avoid those pitfalls.
Right. Yeah.
I don't want to go through what I went through. I went through it for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And I did overcome it, which is, thank God. So people say, "Oh, you're 40, whatever, you don't look like it," because I don't let it stress me.
Girl, we all have, honey. Look.
Yeah, so we got to share our stories because you never know, we could be helping someone else, and that's why I do what I do. So I don't want to hold you up. I know I try to tell my listeners we in and out. If I tell you 30 minutes, we'll cut it. They be like, "Oh, they talk too long." Black people. But we gonna get in and out. I can send you your voucher. I'll send it to you tomorrow, and when I get with you tomorrow during our consultation, or is it that on Friday? Whichever day your consultation.
I gotta look on the calendar.
I'll go over it with you, get it to you, and I know you're gonna have about 2 years to use it because of all this pandemic stuff. And if for whatever reason the pandemic lasts longer than that, I can give you another one. So don't worry about it. So
okay.
All right, you guys. Well, thank you, honey.
Yes.
I'll see you in a couple days.
Okay. All right. Love you. Love you, Mom.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, you guys, that was our winner. So she's been blessed. I've been blessed. We're trying to see who we're going to share these blessings with. So make sure you like, comment, and share Wealth Wednesdays. Like, comment, and share our Wealth Wednesdays every Wednesday. If you see me post anything in reference to what's coming up, share it. It doesn't cost you anything to Black-owned business. Just hit share. And you never know, you could be blessing someone else. You may not need it, but you never know who in your pipeline may need it. So I don't have any more questions, so I'm going to tune out. If you do need to schedule a consultation, capritravillion.info. You can download my app on that site, and you can you can schedule your appointment on either one. So that's it for today. Everybody know what's a sole proprietor, and I'm not talking about the SOUL like old boy. Jesus be a fit. So sole proprietorship. Hopefully you're not. I gave you some advice you can bank on. So what you need to do is call Capri for your LLC. I'll see y'all next week. God bless.